What's your guys' favorite memory we have together?
I was actually talking about this the other day. I was telling this story the other
What?
day. This is about to get rated X real quick.
Is it the one that you embarrassed me in front of your mom or no?
No. That one was great
Oh,
too.
okay. I think you
Um,
told that before. I was just saying.
my favorite memory. We were underage. We weren't 21, none of us yet, and we were filming
Uh-oh.
at a club, So Be Live, which doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh my god. I
Yes.
know where you're going with
Yes.
this.
And then
I think we talked about this before, actually.
I don't
But
know if we
go
talked
ahead.
about it on video, but
Right.
so who was hosting the party that night was Uncle Luke. And Uncle Luke comes through. He usually brings like 3 or 4 women. He brought one girl up to the stage and she started just doing like the nastiest stuff, started twerking, this and that. And then she gets a guy on stage, puts a condom on his penis, and as she's about to suck it, I don't know if y'all remember this, as she was about to suck it, the whole crowd's like cheering, like, yeah, yeah. She's about to suck it. She stops and
And we're
grabs a
filming all
drink,
this.
and we're filming because this is what we hired to do. All underage. She stops, grabs a beer, and pours it all over the guy's dick. And the guy like leaves all embarrassed. I'm like, damn, this guy just went from about to get head on stage to getting beer all over his dick. That's terrible. But the real rated X part.
I was about to say, like, you didn't even talk about the juiciest part, literally.
Right. So the stage wasn't even that big. It was probably what, like maybe 10 by 10 feet or like 12 by 12 feet or some shit like that. And us three, we're all on top of the fucking stage, each one of us with a different camera, filming what's going on. Uncle Luke stops the whole party and like, yo, was it for $100 or $1,000? I forgot. I think it was for $100.
Nah, it was definitely no 1,000, bro. It was a hundo for sure.
100. So Uncle Luke says, "All right, for $100, I want to see the nastiest bitch up on stage." So mad girls got up on stage, started twerking, doing this and that. There was too many girls, so he ends up splitting the girls into groups. So there's like 4 groups of 2, and these girls just start twerking, and then he starts canceling them out. Now we're down to 2 groups
Damn,
of 2.
You remember this so detailed.
I do.
This.
I remember this shit fucking on point, man.
I just remember the main part.
So he splits the girls. Now there's 2 groups of 2. And you look to the side, one of the groups, the girl flips the other girl over, takes off her panties, start eating the girl out on stage. This girl is eating her out on stage. And everybody's just fucking cheering like, yeah! Yeah! Like wild fucking savages. You forgot?
How could you forget?
It was so vivid.
That part.
And then
Brought it back.
And then afterwards, like, the other girls needed to beat them. So what did they need to do? Somebody put a Corona bottle on stage, and Uncle Luke said, "Do a split up, put that shit in your pussy. Do a split up, put that shit in your pussy." This girl does
No, it's a
split.
challenge to whoever whoever can pick up the beer bottle. with
Right,
them.
right. But it was the 2 girls versus the other 2 girls. So one girl tried, couldn't do it, and the other girl did it, put it inside of her, and then Uncle Luke says, "All right, for the money, you gotta pick it up with your pussy." Bro, there's no Kung Fu grip pussy in the world that's gonna be able to grip a whole goddamn Corona bottle and rise back up with her. First off, she's wet if that thing is inside of her, you know what I mean? So what the fuck? So obviously she lost, but hundreds of people got video of her putting a damn empty Corona bottle in her vagina.
How was any of that legal, dude?
I don't know, bro. Hey, I mean, nobody
Was
forced
it?
them to do it. Nobody forced them to do it. They just did it.
No,
I just
bro,
remember.
but-
I remember the guy.
never ever experienced anything like that in any other type of club.
Oh no! And then I remember
That was the most ratchet I've ever seen a club get.
the fucking the guy that hired us comes up to us afterwards and goes like, "Don't put any of that on the video."
Obviously, Jesus.
And then,
Where can you even post shit like that?
bro, that was half the
Pornhub.
night. That was half the night because you said it was the best memory. So this is like the best night. That was half the night. We leave the club. It's like 5 a.m. I forgot if it was you or Larry, like, yo, I want to smoke some weed. I was like, all right, cool. And this shit was way back in the day. This is like 2011, probably. So we definitely...
It was the first time.
Yeah, it was hard as fuck to find. You know, you guys had smoked before in Jamaica, but you, Larry didn't get high. You got high. So Larry had never got high at the time.
Right.
And I found some weed, and it was back in the days where you ask somebody in the corner, like, yo, where can I get some weed? He's like, all right, go down to 8th Street, and you'll find my boy. So we go down to 8th Street, and you see some fucking guy with his pants down low. You're like, yo, what's up? Here's my mixtape. So we exchange $20 for his mixtape and some weed inside that mixtape. We go to fucking the sidewalk on Ocean Drive. Windy as hell. None of us know how to roll a joint. So I try to roll the joint. I break that shit in half. So we have 2 mini ass joints that look like fucking... They look terrible. It wasn't even a joint. I wouldn't even call that shit a joint. And we're trying to smoke that shit. And we're high now because we're able to smoke. I remember Larry looking at me. It was so windy. I would turn on the lighter. And you know when you have the lighter in the wind and the fucking fire's like sideways? I was trying to light the fucking small ass joint. Larry looks over at me and he's like, yo, you're burning your lips. The fire was just hitting me in my lip and I couldn't even feel that shit. I was like, That shit was hilarious. And then we went to eat afterwards and we couldn't even comprehend shit. The lady was pissed at us because all we did was laugh. We couldn't stop laughing. And she was like, God damn, what the fuck? And then to top it all off, we get to the parking lot. And it was 5 fucking floors. We parked in floor number 3. We checked floor 1, couldn't find our car. Floor 2, didn't find our car. We, for some fucking reason, decide to skip floor 3 and go straight to floor 4. Didn't find our car. Floor 5, didn't find our car.
We thought it was at 4.
Right. Then we go back to 3. We're like, oh yeah, it's here.
Our last option.
Yeah.